Slam a unique AA turret on a Chaffee hull, and you get the T77 SPAA, a new addition to the US tree. By the way, I'm Old Dead Man, your host. Welcome to War Thunder's website. Let's go ahead and talk about this latest addition to War Thunder. The T77 was an experimental prototype designed and built for the US military during World War II. The initial prototype was finished and sent to the Aberdeen Proving Grounds even as the second prototype was rolling off the assembly lines. But even this very short delay between the two vehicles resulted in some significant changes. Thus, the second prototype was designated T77E1. While a very promising design that would likely have entered service, something shocking happened. The end of World War II. I know, shocking that war would end. While the project continued for a few years after, including a note in 1951 saying that the testing had continued and they thought it had a lot of promise, the advent of jet combat relegated it to the scrap heap, and both prototypes were believed to have ended rather ignominiously scrapped. As the M24 Chaffee is quite familiar and the final vehicle is really built on a nearly unmodified Chaffee hull, the performance characteristics are as expected from a Chaffee. Even with the AA turret, the total weight was about 19 tons, the same as a stock Chaffee. This was accomplished by keeping turret armor down to only about ½ inch or about 12.5 millimeters of armor, enough to stop small arms fire, but really nothing bigger. The turret had dual controls with the commander and gunner both capable of controlling the 650 caliber machine guns. Lose your gunner and the commander can keep on firing with no loss. Plus, the odd oval arrangement of the guns meant that the machine guns had an interesting spread pattern. You'd be a bit of a fool to dive on this puppy at close range, especially when they're aware of your presence, hoping to beat it with your own machine guns. Still, the bubble canopies the two crew members hid behind were not armored, leaving them vulnerable to strafing fire. Expect about a 35-mile-per-hour top speed and nimble mobility similar to that of the familiar Chaffee. This fun AA gun will be joining the US Rank 2 tech tree, finally giving some additional badly needed AA options to the US tree. But wait, there's more. In a foreign exchange with the British tree wherein they share Canada for being America's top hat, the now familiar Skink is also coming to the US tree. It should pop in at rank 4 and BR 5.3, giving some desperately needed mid-tier AA options to the US tree. But of course, the key to getting a foreign exchange student is having one to send off to the other country. In this case, the Canadian M4A5 Ram 2 is joining the British premium tree, giving a little bit of that red maple leaf to both countries. Isn't it nice when the kids can share? It'll be available for purchase in the next patch and includes a unique Canadian skin for the vehicle. Assuming BRs and ranks stay the same, it'll add a rank 2 BR 3.7 to the British premium tree. So what do you think of all this news? Are you excited about the addition of the T77E1 to the US tree? How about the Skink joining as well? And the Ram going to the British tree? Should be a lot of fun, and I'm excited to see the changes. I sort of wish that the T77E1 could have popped in at rank 3. I expect it'll be about a BR 3.7 or so, coming in just below the 4.0 rated M19. But overall, this gives some really badly needed additions to the US air tree. Plus, the Brits really do deserve their own Ram 2, which, of course, is much more closely tied to the Brits than it is to the Americans, except for the base design. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Give me that old thumbs up if you enjoyed today's Devblog video. And boy, am I surprised to see the Devblogs already happening. Feels like just yesterday I was doing even more Devblogs for the last patch. And you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you on the next video.